Okay, so in this video, we're going to think about how systems often need a status, and that status, you know, goes from to do, doing, done. Maybe sometimes it's blocked. Once it's done, maybe you can't put it back to do. So that concept in computer science is called a state machine, and that is one of the tenets of this platform. So right now, the companies and the loans don't really have a true status for them. But what we can do is we can generate one. So we can right click on the loan, we can go to settings and click state machine. So at the moment, we've just got a user story. This is just a default that's available. But let's say we want to generate one. So let's create it. The prompt appears. So I want a simple process. Actually, let's not. I want a loan process flow for managing at a fintech. Okay, so we'll click enter. Again, this will stop showing, but it should appear once it's done. It is showing, so that's a good sign. Again, this will take a little while, but once it's been generated, you'll be able to see what we have in the system. So for any profile type, so we have a loan here, you can specify which ones are allowed or not allowed. So when you create a new loan, you can actually pick which state machine or process that you want the loan to follow. So maybe some loans will be a low value, maybe a small amount, which means that they might be for a consumer. If they're for a consumer, you might need an enhanced process. Whereas if they are for a larger amount of money, ironically, then they won't be for a consumer, and the number of statuses that you might need to do might be reduced. But as you can see from a very small prompt, we should be able to generate a comprehensive loan status in the system, and from that we will have a fully fledged state machine for a loan. And one of the core tenets of what WorkMesh is able to do is it's generating configuration for real software engineering. The architecture of this operating system scales and allows for new entities to be added, mapped, changed, reshaped, refactored, all without really changing any code, which means delivery is much quicker, and from that delivery we can allow business users to innovate much faster. The vision for the system is that we will have so that generated a bug, which is not ideal. Okay, maybe, let's see, did it actually? Okay, that's slightly annoying. What I will do is go to automation, state machines. Let's just refresh, see if we've got anything here. So okay, we'll try this one more time. Please skip through the video because obviously this is I'm not editing these videos. This is just a very much a raw output of me talking to the camera. Essentially, no one's going to watch these videos anyway, but I just want to start recording the progress that I'm making and allow people to see the type of system that WorkMesh can be and the speed. And again, this is solo. In excess of £1 million to build out this system. Okay, perfect. But once we have this system running, then we should be able to allow businesses to build much more quicker lots of systems. So as you can see here, we have a very detailed from a prospect to a loan application started, application submitted, credit review, KYC. We can click on any state, we can add a transition, etc. So what I will do here, so prospect will say is the initial one, and the target is essentially we want to say it's closed. That's essentially the target state. So we can save that. And from from this, what we will do is we will refresh because it hasn't updated the name, but I think it will have in the background. Okay, let's just rename that. So status. Just click save and just double check that. Just going to duplicate that and go over to the loan. I think maybe something in the back end is going down. That's a shame. Okay, so loan state. I didn't save. I think I must have overwritten it. I don't know why. Yeah, for some reason that did not save. Once again, what we'll do is we'll just show you for the time of this video, we'll just assign the user story. So on here, we'll go to the settings for the loan. It will say the state machine is a user story, which is not correct. But what we will have is there. We now have the to do. We can click say start. We're reviewing it, approving it, and that's done. Let's just do this for another one. So we'll put and we'll do this one as well, just so we've got a couple. We'll do this one as well, so we've got 3. So, as I showed in a few videos ago, we actually have a board. So from here, we have the 3 loans, and we can click start, cancel, review, and review that one, and approve. If we now go back to the rows, we can actually, again, just show the ones that are done, review, in progress, to do, and all of them. Or we can just show those. We can hide the filter and close it. So that is creating a loan status, assigning it to a loan, going through on a board and doing that. And again, we have the loan status here. Again, we have a very, very advanced state machine. We click save. We need to say that's initial, close this terminal. Okay, this is actually not saving. I'm just looking at the logs. So that's why. Thank you for watching.